Hi everyone, it's me. So I'm gonna do our very brief what am I doing? Anchoring our emotions. Okay. While I'm doing this, I'm going to be putting a face mask on. Something that I made. But the purpose of this topic is for me to let my truth out about what happened when I left Orlando after the fire, up until when I got on the flight to come to uh, my mom's house in Ohio, and then all the steps that went in between what exactly happened. Okay. So, right now I'm drinking some. I'm kind of got a lot going on right now, but I need to let this out. And let me tell you something. When you let your truth out, you heal. Okay. You don't have to let it out in public if you're not comfortable with it, babe. Quite literally. You can let out your truth by writing it down. You know, some people pay to do it, go to a therapist, you know. And when you let it all out, you replace it with finding your inner child. I had sent my mom a text earlier, and it was a very powerful, like, I can't even believe I wrote that. My spiritual ear is ringing right now. I can't believe I even wrote that. But it was basically along the lines of, what you're going through was a choice that you made, you know, whether it be health, whether it be using drugs, whether it be shopping addiction, whether it be whatever it is. But most of the time, it's on divine timing. So that stuff had to happen in order for you to get that angle of it, right? What the purpose of it was. Most of the times, we're on missions and we don't even realize. We're like, oh my God, how did I make it through that? You were on a mission. You were on a mission. You were on a divine assignment. Believe me or not. What else can it explain? You know, whether you got into a car accident, you were in a coma for 6 months. That was a divine assignment for you, and it was a divine assignment for everyone else. Oh, this is a good one. My knee still hurts because I fell on the steps last week, and clove cures that. It's like natural aspirin. So I have unflavored 100% cocoa in here, and clove in my coffee. It's really good. I really wish I would have put some avocado oil in there just to help me project better. And I don't think that I'm brand new. I don't think I'm anything more than what I am. We're all religions, all genders. We're the plus size one, and we're the skinny one too. Okay. I'm just owning who I am, and I'm not selling for anything that happened in the past. And neither should y'all. And if people want to call you brand new, get on my level, what? Get on my level, what? My grandma loved painting these. She used to draw these all the time. My grandma Shirley. I never paid attention to that picture till right now. It's quite lovely, right? Anyways, in my concoction, real quick, I have eggshells that I had boiled and then dried out and then blended in a food processor. I have honey in here, coconut oil, avocado oil, chamomile, rose water. Looks like cinnamon too. I did the recipe last week, but I had cut paper towels, and and I put coffee in here too. I had cut these paper towels, and I was thinking, I was like, paper mache, paper mache. Do you like paper mache? Anyways, so we're gonna do like paper mache and just let it dry. like that, so I'm not dripping all over my house, you know? All right, so when I had left Orlando, I had got on I was at a hotel and I was super over it. I mean, what led up to that moment was I had $100 left and I had an abscess in my armpit from shaving with an old razor. And I'm talking about it was the size of a grapefruit. It was horrible. Well, I had I couldn't even put my arm down. It was like that. So I went to a hotel and I wound up getting sick because I never went to the hospital. You know, when you sit with all that stuff in your body, it really makes you sick. So I was completely dressed up that day and I went to, I took an Uber, my last money to take an Uber. I got out of the Uber, dropped me off at the wrong hotel. I get out of the car, the guy in the hotel, it's like 200 degrees in Orlando. The guy in the car does not want I mean, the hotel guy in the hotel. There's not one car there, and I wasn't even high. I was completely exhausted. He said that there was no rooms left, and there was not one car in their driveway, and it was because I was trans. My makeup's falling off. I look a hot wreck. I walk probably a mile down the street to a little Arab spot, and I'm talking about I was in the hood, the hood. And I go down the street, walk all the way there with my suitcase, and they let me. He says yes, okay. So I go to the hotel. My sister orders me McDonald's, that whole thing, and I pay for the hotel, and then I tell my sister, call mom, and tell her I want to come home. She says, I'm not booking you a plane ticket unless you go directly to the airport. I think this was on a Friday too. There's some type of synchronicity in it right now. Anyways, I was like, all right, fine. I'll go to the airport in the morning. Just, can you call me an Uber? And she's like, yeah, I'll call you an Uber in the morning, you know. At this time, my mom doesn't even know, I don't think. Or my sister probably called her. Anyways, so I I go there. I didn't have any drugs. I had, I got rid of it. I went to sleep. I woke up and my sister calls the Uber. I get in the car. I get to the airport. They call me an Uber. I had left everything at the hotel. Literally, I left everything there, and I came home with nothing. I was in summer clothes.